right, kind of rolling. All right. This is 2 Nephi chapter 15, verses 1 through 2. All right. It says, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings to the Lord's hopeful elect who continue to push this gospel throughout the whole four corners of the earth in these latter days. Shalom, Malcolm. Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. All right, Shabbat Shalom. That's right. And with that being said, okay, it's still a Shabbat because it's still daylight. Okay, a little bit. But now, this man, this so-called white man, which is not white, your red ass wants to implement something. Okay, right after the Shabbat, okay, you got this thing called daylight saving time, Daniel 7:25. Okay, now you're gonna have longer nights and shorter days. It gets dark early now. Okay, this man has to go and be removed out of his spot permanently. So you're doing it now, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, speaking to you, Amalek, beginning with you first. You're doing that now, but in the kingdom, and I'm finna get on into the topic of the video, in the kingdom, these days will be long as hell, man. Long as hell, man. 1 hour gonna seem like 24 hours for you. And Lord willing, we those men, we gonna make sure it happen. Okay, it will happen if we make it. Okay, Abaradazah. Lord willing, we make it. So the title of this video is going to go into the grinding shall cease and the labors are few. The grinders cease and the labors are few. I just uploaded an article in our chat room amongst the whole Akim, the state of Louisiana, and the article stated that teachers, these elementary, middle school, high school teachers, hell, even college teachers, they're quitting their jobs and doing pornography. Okay, this is from off the Instagram article on the chat the End Time Ministry page from Edomites themselves. Teachers are quitting their jobs and resulting to porn. Okay, to pay their student debt. All right, and not just to pay their student debt, hell, to pay their own bills at home, just to make it on a daily basis. They're doing this to pay their bills. All right, they need to make other means of cash. Okay, and they may be selling that box on the side. Okay, for however much money that is. Okay, having sexual intercourse to get some cash. Hell, you got Instagram models. Okay, Instagram models of what they call video vixens have something called an OnlyFans page to make some side money. So the MOTB is being set in place. But first comes what? All right, the universal basic income. All right. Then you have the economic system crashing. The stock market going to crash. All right. All these things are in place right now. So what's going on over in the Middle East? Yahweh Shai said, be ye not terrified. I got to keep bringing out. The Lord said, be ye not terrified. These things will first happen, but the end is not yet. Why is the end not yet? Because other prophecies have to take place before the great shebang happens in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. Okay? That whole Levant area. The Saudi Arabia region. All right? Those things have to happen first. All right? Let me get that. All right? Get it in Zephaniah. Get that in Zephaniah real quick. All right? It's Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 10. And it reads, and I'm going to get an article real quick. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. So You hear all these economic forecasters predicting this year, that year, this year, that year. They don't know the prophecies though. So whenever Esau puts a date on something, we throw that shit out of the window. Because he's never going to tell you when he's going to do anything. It just happens instantaneously. Hell, did they tell you that 9/11 was going to happen on that day? Did they tell you on September 10th there would be a big event in America in the next 24 hours? Hell no. So the closer we get to the end, why would this devil reveal his hand? All right? It's going to be a great crashing from the hills. And let me expound on that. Because you have something that's going on today, which is spread all throughout all the media, through these news outlets, from the World Economic Forum, that states what? A great reset. So the so-called white man, Amalek, with his red ass, wants to be the Lord himself. Yahweh Shai. Because in the Bible, it speaks about what? The day of the Lord is great and it's near. Jacob's trouble is great. Matthew 24th chapter speaks about what? The great tribulation. The men of the Lord being persecuted is called a great insurrection. Esau, Edom. His wrath, it says what? In the 12th chapter of Revelation, the 12th verse says what? It will be great. So he takes that out of the Bible and implements it upon his whole platform throughout the whole planet Earth, which is worldwide. The NWO is worldwide, a global event. Depopulation. Calling it what? The Great Reset. They want to do a great reset within the whole economic infrastructure. So they need something great and big to happen in order to implement this thing. Okay? Let me read something. Okay? All right. This is from newsbreak.com. Okay? And this is, I have an alternative website as well. Okay? It says, unemployment numbers exceed expectations. Job growth is lower than forecasted. And people are quitting their jobs at an alarming rate or getting laid off. Mass layoffs are happening all over. Construction business. These Walmart, Winn-Dixie. Okay. Now they're talking about Amazon and Whole Foods got a big, gigantic warehouse down here in Baton Rouge. You can Google that for the Amazon. And Elon Musk is already saying, well, we don't need people anymore. We're gonna put these robots in these warehouses. Why? And they're gonna use it to sell it to say what? You so-called Negroes are lazy. You don't want to come to work. When you do come to work, you don't do a goddamn thing when you get there. Okay? Or you're coming in late. So we don't need you anymore. We got robots that are going to be there on time and work overtime to get it done. You already got Amazon delivering packages to people's homes via a drone. All right? Technology is at an all-time high. These cars, vehicles. We don't need gas anymore. Everything's all electric. They're trying to get so high. Okay? The Bible says, why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing? That shit is not gonna happen. So when this MOTB is set in place and in store, and this is the resulting matter of it, everything leads back to the MOTB. When this thing is in place, like I mentioned earlier about those teachers who were quitting their jobs, when they quit those jobs, okay, and results to alternative measures to make some income, you ain't got to do that no more. Just come take this device, this carogman inside of your hand, and everything will be fine. You will own nothing and be happy. This man is something, man. It says U.S. jobs cut rise up to 90%. It's like up to 9%. U.S. jobs have been cut to 9%. Credit card delinquencies are up 60%. Okay? Credit card delinquencies are up 60%. People are not even making the payments on their monthly credit cards. They're not even using it. They're trying to preserve and save that money because hard times are coming. Oh, yeah, let me get that. That's the spirit. Hard times are here. All right, this is it's in 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. This know also that in the last days, yes sir, perilous times shall come. And perilous means savages. Okay? Hard to deal with, hard to take. Not knowing which way to go. That word perplexity. When you look it up in Luke 21st chapter, the word perplexity means not to go which way to, not knowing which way to turn. What do I do? What do I do? Here's the solution right here. Take this device right here. But like I said, it's all going to start with that universal basic income. Okay? Well, when you owe any debt or anything, you owe the IRS, which they've instituted a task force. You owe them. You ain't got to worry about that. We'll wipe all that out. You have the jab. You have to have certain requirements in an agreement, and you sign that dotted line. That means they own your ass. They own you. They own you already. With the birth certificate, social security number, they own you already. But this actual device that's going to go inside of the head of the forehand, according to Revelation 13 chapter, the 16 through the 18th verse, once they have that inside of you, that's when the devil has gotten comfortable, okay, with his feet kicked up and his arms crossed over his chest and stomach. It's no more I need to do right now. But the Lord said in Job, when it's like that, the Lord's gonna rain terror upon his party. Okay? Party over. Goddamn, party over. Like they said on the movie Life. Goddamn, party over. All right? So that was it on that. Okay? Let me read the article. Like I said, I'm not gonna make this too short. I want to get straight to the point and close it out. It says Lumen losses. Louisiana Lumen Technologies trim workforce. Because you have something called Louisiana Workforce Commission. You can look it up. Lumen Technologies, a pioneer in telecommunications headquartered in Monroe, Louisiana, has announced a significant reduction in its workforce. And we've talked about this amongst the brotherhood, like myself. Okay, got brothers out there in Lafayette, down here. Okay, it's hard as hell already because Louisiana and Mississippi gets the last of everything. You last in every goddamn thing. Job growth. Okay, you look at the movie Menace to Society. You had a Jack in the Box when they moved in the 1990s. We didn't get a Jack in the Box till hell. I don't even know when. It wasn't in the 90s. The damn sure wasn't in the 90s. Okay, unemployment rate is skyrocketing high right now. In the schools, you're last in everything. In learning. Jake's not learning a damn thing down here. And it's bullshit anyway inside of them schools. Okay? But let me show you how dumb our people are though. They damn sure don't get these scriptures. Jeremiah 4 and 22. Damn sure don't know who the Lord is and his son is. You don't know who you are as a person. And then you're not learning nothing through Esau's bullshit educational system. You destroyed on all sides. It says has announced a significant reduction in its workforce. Amidst, in the midst of it, mounting financial pressure and with an aim to streamline its operations, the company is taking the strategic step to safeguard its future growth prospect. That means to cut laborers. Look, a reduction in force is needed right now. So the people who have been working here is going to keep them on here. The company has been working as they've been here. Okay, now we're getting a reduction in supplies. Okay, in growth. Okay, and they're gonna blame it on the people. But you have something called the pandemic. That's slow growth. These truckers. Okay, saying look, gas is too goddamn high right now. We don't have the actual funds to go from travel to Atlanta to Louisiana. Or from Louisiana to Memphis. Hell, from Louisiana to Texas. Spending $1,500 on $1,500 on diesel is crippling these employees' pockets. And you ain't even bringing home that much. Spending more money on gas to get to the goddamn job. And when you get your paycheck at the end of the week, you have nothing to show for it. People are quitting their jobs, man. I'm going to get that in the scriptures. Matter of fact, let me get that right now while I'm already on it. All right? It's Ecclesiastes with that. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth. It's a lot. While the evil days come not, and we are doing that right now. We're seeking the Lord while he may be found. The evil days are upon us. And it's a grace period, a merciful period. The Lord is still showing right now while that door is just, you know, you close the door, go to make that noise, and then boom. Once that boom hit, it's over with. And it's going to come through the family of the word. While the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Because we're not trying to be like Lot's wife. Okay? It wasn't a literal turn of the neck of a 360-degree angle. It's wanting to indulge in this society. Trying to keep a home. Trying to get on YouTube to do selfies. Okay? Or post videos of a family. Or get on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all those other platforms. Hell no. They can end it right now. We need it to end right now. It has to end right now for the men of the Lord. Before you 2/3, Esau, Edom, and all the heathenistic nations, they want this place to continue to go on and on and on and on. But it won't happen. According to prophecy. That's right. Verse 2. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. J.P. Morgan, the IMF. And don't listen to that lady yelling. The lady, the Edomite lady name, last name is Yellen. She gets on the internet, on these platforms, and lie her ass off. No, America would never shake back. I just read about the job growth, the unemployment rate. No, you're not getting no more PPP loans. You're not getting no more stimulus packages from Sleepy Biden. That's done. That's over with. They've already said they need to accelerate this whole agenda. They finna move fast. We ain't giving out nothing no more. Wrath is about to be poured out, according to Revelation 12 and 12. All right? Wrath is coming. Ain't no more handouts. They're gonna cut them down food stamps. All right? Men of the law get ready to be pilgrims. All right? All right, come on, light. All right, make the light a little bit more. All right? It's like frankincense, man. Frankincense is different. Okay? It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, they're supposed to be doing another, I think they did another rate hike, or they put a pause on it. Another rate hike last week. Okay? Inflation is up. Okay? It's not going anywhere. We're heading to hyperinflation. According to Revelation 6th chapter. Okay? The black horse. All right? I need to get that. Let me see if I got it in this Bible right here. I know I'm all over, but the spirit is rolling. Okay? Hold on real quick. Let me get that. Let me get that real quick. All right? Right back. Right back. Okay? I'm a little excited. Okay? Revelations chapter 6. Okay? And verse 6, it says, and I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, okay, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see that thou hurt not the oil or the wine. Okay, so the previous verse speaks about that black horse. Okay, which represents hard times, represents Jacob's trouble. They didn't back to perilous times that happened in the land of Israel, 70 AD. It's going to happen over here and again, but it's going to be on an increased level, the highest it has ever been throughout the course of history, throughout all captivity that the Israelites have served. This will be the highest it has ever been right now. Let me read that. Revelation 6 and verse 5, and when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, bad times, that's what it means, dark times. And he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. That's the way this whole economic system right now. Okay? Because how do you make your daily wages? Through the economy. New York is at the top of the economy. Once that thing hits over there in America, in New York, it shifts to the west, to California. Chicago is affected. And then it spirals out of control. It's going to be a whirlwind over here in America, man. All right? So that penny represents what? Ancient Roman denario, a coin. So now the nations have, America, these companies, these big tech companies have to what? Or in the chemical refinery industry, they have to do you a raise in order to match what's going on. Gas prices, yeah, it shot up, it shot back down. Esau just rocking y'all ass back and forth to sleep. Okay, now you got somewhat of a smile on your face because gas prices are lower than what they were. But with these wars that's going on right now, things are going to get out of hand, man. Out of hand. All right. Let me read you something. It says Israel, which is going on right now. Israel fighting Hamas. Now they're fighting Hezbollah. The war is expanding, spreading all over the so-called Middle East. Israel gets 14.3 billion from everything that's been from the destruction, okay, and death that's been happening over there. Ultimately, to fund the military, they're getting $14.3 billion. Ukraine gets 425 million to fight the Medes, the Russians. Can you tell me that this economy is not on its way to crash? Zephaniah 1 and 10, a great crash? Yes. We're seeing the work of the Lord. How he does things, man. It's beautiful. All right. So I'm going to get back in Zephaniah. All right. It's like Ecclesiastes. What that was? Ecclesiastes. What that was? Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, I believe. Yeah. Real quick. Hold on. Let me get it back. Because I want to read a little bit more off, but I'm going to close it out. Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. Everything, small businesses are closed up, man. Okay? Nobody's working anymore. Okay? It's a struggle, especially for the men of the Lord, to get a fucking job and to keep it. Okay? They got to deal with the bullshit on the job. Coon ass niggas, rats, snitches on the job, telling the so-called white man what's going on with you, and he ain't doing it. I ain't finna get into that. Okay? Just know Jake is the worst to have on the job, man. It's niggas that fucks it up on the job. Okay? That'll get you laid off and fired. Okay? Yeah. And the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. It's talking about the future of Babylon the Great, America specifically. America spearheads the UN. Okay? This is that eagle. Lord finna clip those wings from that eagle and be brought down low. Okay? I like that word low in prophecy, man. All right? So this is the last bit of the article. Okay? There's more on it, but I'm going to just read a little bit. It says, established in the heart of Louisiana in 1930, Lumen Technologies has been at the forefront of opening top-tier communications, network service, cloud solutions, and more with a rich history spanning nearly a century of the firm. In recent decisions to lay off about 4% of its workforce came as a shock to many. So from 1930, they've been excelling and striving for excellence. But now it's over with. It said a cut of 4% of its workforce. The vision is yet for an appointed time. At the end, it shall speak. We're at the end right now, and it's speaking. From the 1930s, you've been up here right now. But right now, in the year 2023, they're doing these cuts of 4%. Like, what the hell has happened? What's going on? Yeah. It's over with America. This is the decline of America. I might do the title of that for the video. To lay off about 4% of its workforce came as a shock to many. This cut translates to an estimated 1,200 employees who now face an uncertain future. An uncertain future in America. And I just read what the future of America is. It's dark. It's grim. It's over with. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 4. And the doors, this is the follow-up right here. Okay? The future of America with the grinding being ceased. Okay? Laborers are no more here. Look at the movie Dead President. When Jay came home from the military, he started cutting meat in the shop. And then I think his name was Saul, whatever the fuck his name was, Edomite, came to him and say, "You're a good man." He said, "Oh, come on, Saul, I can't fuck with you like that right now. I got a lot of work to do. Gonna have to close down the shop. I thought business would pick up, but it's no more." That's what's going on right now in America. All right, here it is. I'm on a job right now on a turnaround working in the plant. Been doing scavenging over 14 years. Okay? And they told us, but they lied to you, saw the fall of lies, told us we're going to be out there all the way to over December, to mid-December, whatever. Now in these safety meetings, what they have, Esau comes out and say, look, the work got cut. We thought it was going to be at this time. You thought you were going to be working 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours right now. Now you're going to be working 5 days, only 8 hours. And you're only going to be doing it for 2 to 3 weeks. Ecclesiastes 12 and 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And he shall, I spoke about that word low. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Everything is about to change. The year 2024 is going to be an MFer. It's going to be an MFer. Put it like that. A reduction in force. Everybody about to get that pink slip. Or whatever color it is in your section of America. Or at your company. Okay? So with that, I hope this video was very edifying. Out to preaching the gospel of America being destroyed. Not to take that charagma. If you do take the charagma, you will face thermonuclear fire, thus saith the Holy Bible, found in Revelation the 14 chapters, beginning at verse 9. Giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the Lord's hopeful elect, who continue to push his gospel throughout the whole planet Earth in these last days. Abal, Kwam Yashala, Shalom, Makiyam. Till the next time.